The NFL Today on CBS is presented by the all-new 2022 Grand Wagoneer.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Chiefs and the Eagles. So let's take you out to Philadelphia with our announcers, Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, and Evan Washburn.
JB, Andy Reid's final season in Philadelphia was back in 2012, but he is still a very popular figure here in town. Today, he leads the Kansas City Chiefs into Philly for a matchup against his former team, the Eagles, Week 4 of the NFL on CBS. And here in the broadcast booth, Ian Eagle, along with Charles Davis. Evan Washburn joins us down on the sidelines. Consecutive losses for the Kansas City Chiefs, but not sensing any panic from the players and coaches that we spoke with this week. We're just trying to clean some things up right now. In particular, the turnovers, abnormally high number for them.
And that's the reason they're not panicking. They feel like they're in control of what's going on. They've turned it over too much, whether it's in the running game or Patrick Mahomes with some inopportune interceptions. He's having to learn to be more patient, but he's still looking for the big shot downfield. And they want to continue the trend that started last week where they upped their value in the running game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with 100 yards. And the way Philadelphia will probably back off and play them, they should take it today.
The defensive questions aren't going away, at least not right now, until we see a strong performance from this Kansas City D. Last week, Justin Herbert threw for 4 touchdowns against them. The numbers are not pretty. They are in the bottom of the rankings in most of the major defensive categories. What have been some of the issues in your eyes?
Well, of course, people are able to run the football against them, so they can't really get their blitz package going. But when they do, it's miscommunication in the secondary. Here they are in man-to-man coverage. You've got 2 Chiefs guarding 1 Baltimore Raven. That means 1 guy's wide open, big play. Look at him against the Los Angeles Chargers. Again, a 2-on-1 in the secondary, and Keenan Allen breaks free. They've got to get that cleaned up and slow down those explosive plays.
All right, let's get more on Andy Reid from Evan.
Yeah, Ian, Andy is now 7 days removed from having to spend a night in the hospital with an undisclosed illness after that loss to the Chargers. But thankfully, he told us this week that he's feeling great. And once he was back in the facility on Tuesday, he was able to work at a normal pace in preparation for the Eagles. And for just the second time as head coach of the Chiefs, he's back in a place he called home for 14 years and won 140 games. And a bit of full circle opportunity here for Reid. He could win his 100th game with the Chiefs back where it all started, guys.
All right, Evan, meanwhile, this Philadelphia team, they showed promise in the season opener, a victory over Atlanta, but back-to-back losses now against San Francisco and Dallas. Nick Sirianni, the new head coach, there are issues, and those issues are not just with penalties, but with the run game, but injuries on the offensive line in particular. They knew about most of these, but Lane Johnson is the one that came out of nowhere. He is out today because of personal issues, so we won't see Johnson at the right tackle spot. It's about accountability right now and their belief in the young quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
And they need to take accountability to help him out. That means Miles Sanders running the football a little bit more, getting the ball out of his hands quickly in the passing game, and utilizing Jalen Hurts' legs in quarterback runs as well.
We've got all the action for you. The 9th all-time meeting between the Chiefs and the Eagles. Countdown to kickoff continues from Philly.